What's up, Cootie? I was just adding the songs you sent.
Here comes the heat.
What's up, Sofo? Fry was good, yo, was good. So in a little bit, I'm gonna play, so Nakat sent me a little video from his stream the other day. Of him talking about basically what he's hoping to see added and changed in this game. And he made it really clear he wanted me to hear it, and he said I could share it with y'all as well. So I'm gonna wait till more people show up, like 30 minutes in or something, and then I'm gonna pull it up. We're gonna listen to it. I haven't listened to it yet either, so I'm gonna hear it for the first time, listen, talk about my thoughts and what I think about everything. And yeah, I'm gonna go over that. So gonna play for a bit first though. Let chat fill up a little bit more. With some peeps, and then we'll hear what Nakat's hoping for the future of this game, man. What do I feel like playing? Should I bring back some Road to Masters? I feel like it might just piss me off, but I don't know. Maybe I should go back to playing more variety. Still a couple characters that I refuse to play, but like I feel like half the cast or so I'd be interested in actually giving a go. I gotta actually, like, Joker definitely has gotta get it done. I need to get Shaggy done for Penguins. I just fucking hate Shaggy right now. Like, I want them to make that character cool so badly. I'll gladly play him.
Hello.
This fucking banana, bro. Taz, I think Taz is a terrible character. I'm sorry, Cootie. I feel like Taz has no real sauce. I don't know. Like, is there any way to be cool with Taz? I just feel like that. I feel like that character is poorly. There's a couple characters that like I just feel are not well designed. Taz, Stripe, Steven, Shaggy. Jake, IG. Like those are the big ones. Gizmo's ass, bro. Maybe I play Gizmo one of these days. Beetlejuice. Chris has been holding it down with the Beetlejuice. The time to return to my my roots. I have to relearn the character and everything. Sure, why not? For fucking Christmas. And this fire skin as well. I'm still using that perk though. I'll do it, why not? Yeah, I saw you use him. You beat my ass in ranked, Karmas. What do you mean? Oh, you're all good, Prolific. You're all good. I followed you though, and I was peeping. I was waiting to see if you were streaming. No need to apologize though, my friend. No need. I skimmed through it a little bit as well. I didn't really see much, but it looked fucking interesting, bro. To say the least. What's the jab combo? What are my combos in general? Yeah, it's horrible. I appreciate you, bro. That didn't look true, was it? Bop. Okay, I wanted to see if it would kill. Sure. Silly move.
I guess I'm not like totally invincible.
Point for red.
Ding, ding, ding.
Can I do jab down tilt? Is that actually true?
W-I-N. I told you we got this.
Yeah, the juice is loose out here, baby. Felt like changing it up a little bit. I gotta get more variety in here. For some reason, for some weird ass reason, I was inspired not by Oob doing Road to Masters, but y'all probably aren't aware. I'm a big platform fighter guy, just like all sorts of variety. Smash Ultimate mainly, but also occasionally dabble in just watching some Melee. And Zane, the #1 player in the world, is doing a Road to Masters with every character in Melee, which is hilarious because there's a lot of garbage characters in Melee. And I was watching a little bit of that earlier. It's like, you know what? Nice combo, buddy. Not using enough beetle. Whee. He could have just up-beat.
Yeah, one for blue.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to actually set that up, Cootie. Or even just have it like on my stream. I know Nairo has that, where it just like has it set up. Let's see if I can do that. I'm fucking dead?
We only getting started.
My god, Shaggy. Not Charmin Goat 69 420, bro. Holy. Yeah, Zane was playing fucking Mewtwo.
Show 'em what we got.
Yeah, I haven't seen Penguins in here in a while. I gotta do Joker as well. I tried playing Shaggy though, and my fucking brain started melting, so it was a bit of a problem. Alright, 1v1 viewers for Dono or for channel points, absolutely. One of these days I'm actually gonna do fucking viewer battles as well, but I just... I don't know why. I said I was gonna do it this week as well, and then I just forgot. Just lazy. Fuck me, bro.
Ain't my time to back up yet.
If I lose this bottom fucking...
Point for red.
Trying to give me a bath.
I'm done, dude. I'm actually quitting. I'm retiring. I'm fucking retiring. Last stream ever, right here. Dude, the beetle is so useless, my god. Damn, I remember when that used to be a thing.
Yes. One for blue.
I'm back again.
Not what I did. Not what I did, part 2.
Hey, nice Zoinks.
Okay, thank God I don't have to retire. Thank God. Bro. Why the fuck did I almost lose to Shaggy? Not Charming Goat. 69 420, bro. No way. No fucking way. Bro, I wish this perk was good, but it seems so ass.
Show 'em what we got.
What's up, Borm? GM with Rick, yes sir.
How about you?
One for blue.
Okay, going a lot better than the last game. Yeah, I guess give it Shaggy, you know.
Let's blow this joint.
Let's sever some tendons. Go! Now these are big boy teams.
Never done. Oh.
Think I'd stay down a lot.
Why? What happened in the Koth earlier, right, Fry?
I told you we got this.
Was it just Marceline zero to that thing? Oh, Powerpuff Girls zero to that thing. Oh. Oh, so you banned Marceline. So then Powerpuff Girls are just zero to death and out here. Okay, okay.
Show 'em what we got.
That's hilarious. What's up, the great? You can, but I'm sorry. I need a dono for a 1v1 right now. $5 will get you a best of 5.
Guys, this morning.
Oh, I got farmed by Powerpuff Girls earlier today. Was it Legend that was using Powerpuff Girls? Character's insane right now. No finish. Aww.
Protect the lazy bug.
Eris is yeah.
One for blue.
I wish I had pizza.
There, summon me.
Fucking beetle, bro. Nice.
I told you we got this.
I want to see if I can get anything with the fucking perk, bro. Morty. My Beetlejuice is not cooking so far, I gotta say. No cooking has been done.
Show 'em what we got.
Song is an absolute vibe. Why is Tekken have such good music? Should've known. My god, that was a lot of... Oh! Oh, nice dodge meter, buddy. Oh!
And how's the missus?
I love watching this guy just dodge jump immediately as soon as he is in a bad spot. Dude, that range is so fucking big. You want a 1v1, Cootie? Alright. Oh, karmas. Alright, bro, let's run after this. We'll start with a K. Absolutely not playing Beetlejuice against you, though. I got something special in store for you, buddy.
Using my ability.
Bop.
W-I-N. I told you we got this.
Using the worst character ever? Iron Giant?
Show 'em what we got.
You're actually gonna fight me with Iron Giant, Karma's? Why?
Oh, jeez. What have I gotten myself into this time?
He just does nothing. What a psychopath. I love that down air, man. It's easily my favorite move. Because I jabbed. No. Damn, that didn't even kill her.
One for blue.
First time resurrected.
W-I-N. I told you we got this.
Alright, good luck, buddy. My favorite character right here. Can't believe bro's really fucking playing Iron Giant, man. What the heck? Uh-oh. Making bro even slower.
One for blue.
I do not miss up air being a fucking war crime of a move. That shit used to be so insane. The beta, bro.
Point for red.
I'm a detective, not a clown.
I told you we got this.
He's trying. He's trying. No shit, Carbons, you're the one. You know this, bro. How are you surprised that the character is ass? You said it yourself, worst character in the game. Oh my, coming through. Oh, look at all them fucking clues. That's a guilty, guilty man right there.
One for blue.
This is ridiculous. I actually can't believe Fred didn't hit him there. Oh, Velma.
No unmasking required at the end of
You gonna switch characters? You still got a chance. Oh, the skin is the problem. Okay, okay. That was where you were going wrong. It was the fucking skin, bro. Okay. Yeah, do yourself a favor and retire the Iron Giant forever. That character is due for some changes though, which scares me. I would love for them to make him somewhat balanced characters. I just don't know if it's possible.
The match is starting. Oh, I love playing fire. I have to treat myself out.
Really true? I was mashing dodge.
I have to treat myself out.
Big point for red.
Velma sucks. Why is that true?
We only getting started.
Yo, Iron Giant's so ass that he makes Velma actually like seem good. This character is actually ass.
we got?
Stoned Rambo, thanks for the follow.
Special delivery. Who ordered this undead hard drive?
Survive Fred, but you can't survive me.
Good trick, right?
I told you we got this.
Damn, the Velma kind of cooked, man. GG's. The Velma kind of cooked. GG's, bro. I think it's time to watch what Nikat sent me. So, chat. Nikat, obviously member of PFG, y'all know Evo Champ. Legend himself, platform fighter, legend, played a lot of platform fighter, really knows what he's talking about when it comes to plat fighters, been working for the team, and he sent me a video of him talking on his stream about what he's hoping to come to the future of MultiVersus. So he wanted me to listen to this. He said I could share it with y'all. It's just him talking about, you know, a lot of things that he's hoping to come to the future of this game. Not everything that he says is guaranteed to get in the game, because it does come down to the team deciding. But at the end of the day, what he says does have a lot of say behind it, you know, like what he says is meaningful, and he has a voice in the PFG room. So a lot of what he says is very possible to get in. So I have not listened to this yet, but let's hop right into what Nikat has to say and what hopefully the future of MultiVersus has in store.
So yeah, these are changes that I would like for the game. Me, myself, and I. So aerial land cancels, obviously I already talked about that. Doing a move and gliding through the ground is very jarring. It also adds to the problem of moves that have a lot of drift on them, aka moves that are able to carry people, like an Powerpuff Girls and Finn. They lose the ability to do that when spaced close to the ground. Overall though, moves shouldn't do that in the first place, right? That's my opinion. Moves should not carry people across the stage in the first place. Aerial land cancels will inherently make the game faster by design, while also allowing for more natural and variance of combos between ground to aerial state and aerial to grounded state. So overall, just net positive. for combat, period. It would be very helpful universally across the cast, right?
Big agree.
2, just make the game faster in general. Ground speed, just increase everybody's ground speed. You obviously don't want tanks zooming around everywhere, but you keep them slow relative to the rest of the cast. You know what I mean? I would remove auto tech. I don't like auto teching. I'm like manual teching. I think players should have more agency in being able to choose when they want to tech and how they want to tech. I think adding in like a neutral, like you have your neutral tech, you have tech to the left, tech to the right. In some realm where you can make a tech state that actually throws out an attack, so people have to also react to or respect that too, which will still be punishable, obviously, would be good. Make moves. So a lot of the time I see people say we need to throw whiff on this, but they also want a faster game. But the issue is if you just keep throwing whiff on everything, you inherently are going to continue to make the game slow regardless. Let's say everybody's speed gets buffed, right? But then everybody has a shit ton of whiff lag. It doesn't matter how fast you're running on the ground. When you miss a move, you're not actionable for a certain amount of time. The game inherently will become slower because of that. So you don't want that to be the basis for how you, I want to say, tackle game speed. You want to, 1, make characters faster inherently, and then 2, you can still have moves be safer and faster but still be punishable. That is where the importance and utility of active defense, aka shield, come in mostly. You feel me?
Absolutely, makes sense.
Some moves that are like crazy and knockback, but I mean like insane, obviously should have more whip lag than others, right? There should be more of an opening to punish, aka risk reward. Moves should have variable and hitboxes, right? I gave the Finn example where Finn's passive is very strong. He can run with his like grounded moves. It's insane, right? That's such a strong ability to have. The thing is that if Finn were to space with the tipper of his side attack and you shield it, depending on who you are, there's a chance you can't punish him, even if he's put in a whiff state, because he's spacing with the tipper of the move. He's far from you using a disjoint. But if you made it so that the reward he's looking for he got when he hit with the base of his sword rather than every single part of the sword, that forces him to have intention behind how he spaces that side attack on the ground and how he uses that and how much he approaches with it, right? And so if he decides to go for that and you shield it, if he's hitting you with the base of his sword, that means Finn is on top of you, which means every character is going to be able to punish him, and there's a plethora more of ways you'll be able to punish him, because depending on how he spaces, some options get cut off. But that's how that should be. That is a fighting game. That's how it goes. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's just one example too. It's a great example with Nubia. Funny enough.
Yeah, I think that's really important. That's something that I've been kind of asking for a while. Is, I mean, in a sense, that's like the sweet and sour spot issue, or also just even, you know, just being able to reward people more for spacing, as opposed to, you know, you hit any single part of the move and you get the same reward across the board. Like, it should be like different parts of the move give you different rewards, you know, like he was saying, like the tipper of the sword gives you one combo string as opposed to like the closer part of the sword giving a completely different combo string or different reward. Like, I feel like that's something that we absolutely need, and that's why Nubia feels like such a well-made character, because she has different combo routes and different reward based on whether she gets her tipper or not, that type of thing. So I think that's really, really important. I would definitely love to see more of that.
She's one of the few characters in the game where, like, if you use the cold sight perk, you now have access to a tipper, which you can use to kill, and then you have the access to, oh, I can purposely not tipper you because I want to hit you with the non-tipper part of my sword to get different conversions, or because I don't want to purposely send you that far away from me. Very important. What does that do? Skill expression. Adds nuance to her combat. Adds layers to skill in general and how you move with this character, right? For the most part, because of MultiVersus, most moves have, like, I want to say, one button utility. Everybody looks like they're playing the same character all the time. People look identical in the way they're playing a character. When you make variables to their hitboxes, you open up the board for a Nubia player looking different from another Nubia player, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you guys are following me. I already spoke on
Absolutely.
speed. I just think the game could use getting faster in general. Just everybody getting more faster. I don't really have much to say on that. Ground speed, make it quicker. You don't have to make it beta fast. I don't want the game to be beta fast personally. I don't want it to be mosquito swatting simulator. But it's okay to let characters move. The platform fighter genre is a genre that is based on movement and speed. And it has been that way forever.
Guess it's time.
And so I think it's important to celebrate the things that make platform fighters, right?
Definitely.
It's very important.
Very, very important.
Which brings up platforms. Being able to use platforms in a way, well, hit pause just needs a big reduction across the board, because that will also help with game feel and speed in general. Like, it just literally needs, the hit pause just needs to, bruh, I would heavy-handedly tone that down. But anyway, with platforms,
It's a must.
platforms are essential to platform fighters. One, it helps with disadvantage and advantage state. Counterpicking stages is very important in a platform fighter. If you know this character has better combos because of a stage that has a certain platform layout, you're probably going to want to ban that stage, right? In a tournament set. So, you have the ability to give stages more, I want to say, more nuance in terms of like how they affect a match, but also characters can be designed in a way where you know this character benefits from this stage but doesn't benefit from this stage, right? And those are all important factors too in a platform fighter. But the thing with platforms is that here it takes longer to drop through a platform, because funny enough, having to press down and A is hard. Not that it's hard to press
It's a
those
pain in
two
the
buttons,
ass.
but it definitely takes away from how quickly you are able to fall through a platform and actually perform an action that matters in order to like punish an opponent if you want to drop through a platform with a move. And also wave landing in general, right? Wave landing is really cool, it's really expressive, but there's two issues here. One, in our game, you get charged for it. So because you're getting charged for wave landing, it's like, here's this cool thing you could do, but don't do it because you're losing meter. So typically players that like to do this, which they should like to do it, it's fun, it's cool, it looks good. It's also effective too in mixing people. I'm gonna watch you do it, I'm gonna watch you burn yourself out, and then you're not gonna be able to really do it anymore, and I'm just gonna hit you. Period. I'm gonna hit you. And it's not going to be good because you don't have an invincible dodge or anything. You can't even block when you're burned out. You know what that means? It's open season. The moment I hit you and put you in a combo that typically wouldn't have worked when you had meter, I might kill you if I don't get massive damage. That is a huge deal. What does that tell me? Why would I ever wave land? There's no point in doing it. I'm literally killing myself in the game, like, by doing this. It's terrible. So because of that, I'm not wave landing. All right, then what was the point, right? So I would make wave landing free entirely. In a genre where everybody wants to
free movement, all movement right now is tied to meter, which is just dangerous, having a cost to movement. Like, you need free expressive movement in plat fighters. So, and wave landing is nice, and it doesn't burn that much meter, but it still does burn meter. So I would like that to change as well.
press themselves and move, let them move. You feel me? Like, that's just platform fighters in general, yo. Like, let them move. So I make wave landing free for that reason. And also there's another thing to make wave landing even better. In this game, when you wave land, you're not actionable immediately. So in my opinion, when you perform a wave land, let the player choose if they want to jab or they want to jump, or if they want to be actionable, let them do it mid-slide. You feel me? Not just like at the end of the slide.
That would
You
be
want to
really
let people
nice
do
as
that
well.
immediately so they can create conversions off of successful like wave land reads. Short hop and fast fall thankfully are in the game. Thankfully.
Yo, the fact that we didn't have that in the game for like as long as we did, my god. How did we survive?
Finally here. So
Yeah, like, listen to him, bro.
the short hop from before was not a short hop. It was literally damn near a full hop. Therefore, you couldn't even like throw out an aerial and get down to the ground quick enough to actually hit somebody. So what does that do? Because of that, it makes it so that when you actually approach someone with an aerial, they have 3,000 years to react to that aerial and walk away and hit you. What does that mean? It makes people not want to jump at each other. What does that incentivize? It incentivizes staying on the ground and just boost jabbing until you can get a conversion. Makes the game entirely grounded, makes over-reliance on boost jabs. Nobody wanted to play that, right? Short hops changed that, thankfully. Fast falling was also the next piece of the puzzle, which, to be honest, like, I always wanted these things, so it's just like, thank God they're here. But fast falling allows you to get down to the ground faster, and especially in a game where there are no aerial land cancels.
Yeah, that was clean. Hold up, sorry.
Fast falling allows you to get down to the ground faster.
Yeah, we gotta talk about what Earthquake just fucking did right here.
And especially in a game where there are no aerial land cancels. Do you guys remember what it felt like to throw out an aerial with the old short hop and then try to get down to the ground? It was like you're like float.
Also, prime example too. After this, he just does some movement and burns himself out. Earthquake. I think he tries to do a waveland and fucking accidentally does a dodge jump and burns half his fucking meter, which I do all the time and I hate it.
You guys remember what it felt like to throw out an aerial with the old short hop and then try to get down to the ground? It was like you're like floating down to the ground.
Yeah,
so
floaty,
you had
man.
two reasons why you never really wanted to jump at somebody with an aerial and why it was an extreme risk. Fast fall and short hop working together in conjunction solve that issue entirely. They're essential, like essentials.
And yet they're essentials, and yet we didn't get it till fucking 4 months
And
in.
I guess the last thing would be like with shields. I don't think if you block a debuff, you should get the debuff anyway. So if Stripe hits my shield with a fair, I shouldn't have a reticle over my head at all.
Absolutely.
At all. There should be no reticle over my head. Like Ignite shouldn't be going through shield. Like all debuffs, in my opinion, do not go through shield.
Though I do like having Velma's Heat Seeker attaching through shields. It definitely shouldn't be a thing.
You blocked it. You blocked the move. Like, you shouldn't be getting punished for that. You were successful.
Yes,
And then in this game, and it's only this game that does this, but if you hit a shield, you go into the whiff branch of your move. So people have like even more time to punish you if they block your move. The problem with this is that it takes away from the need for spacing to actually matter on someone's shield. You know, which is a skill thing too. People should be rewarded for spacing properly. People should also be rewarded for approaching with shield and making it so that they force an opponent to misspace a move. So there's a layer of that interactivity that's just gone because you go into a whiff state when you hit someone's shield, which also slows down like the game feel and game speed in general too. So
yeah,
those are all things I would personally change. A lot of the stuff I wanted
so slow.
forever. So yeah,
Well, that's a little concerning if he's saying. I mean, as long as I guess it gets done in time, but I mean, like you saying, like he's been wanting this stuff forever, and fast falls and shorter hops, you know, did show up even if it took a while. So it's just hopefully a matter of time. Hopefully it actually does show up. That's why I think it's gonna be so nice to, even though this next month is gonna feel really long and it's gonna be a bit brutal, like them actually having all of that time to hopefully pack season 5 full of stuff is, I think, really, really important. To not rush anything. I feel like just having to prepare for an update every 2 weeks or even every month really can, I think, limit the amount of stuff you could actually put in that update. But the fact that they're really giving a lot of time between the last update and the next update, I assume it's going to be full of a whole lot of stuff. So
it's like, I don't know. That's my thoughts, y'all.
That was a big mistake.
I talked about this yesterday, but I guess I didn't talk about it in like grand detail like this. So I would argue this is like a better explanation, right? Then when it comes to balancing the game, you know, I talked about that too. It's just like, I brought up the example of like loops and infinites. Obviously they just shouldn't be there. So I don't even really want to waste time talking about that. When it comes to like other things too, like top tiers, it's good. You can have healthy top tiers. You can have top tiers that are fun. I don't think a character should be punished for being top tier. I don't think a character should be punished for winning a tournament. I think you punish egregious options that are like super duper 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 strong that offer little to no counterplay. I think Wonder Woman being able to pop armor on herself and burnout is not good. I don't think that's like a good thing at all. That's broken. That's ultra broken.
That's interesting. I feel like that's not even that crazy anymore though, because her armor lasts like no time at all. That shit is like maybe 2 seconds. Her armor nowadays. I mean, I get it that it's strong, but I don't think it's that crazy anymore. Especially with there being a good amount of armor breakers now.
Then if you go back in time and you look at like, not even back in time, but if you go down the roster and you look at like weaker characters, there are a lot of characters that are weak that you probably can make really good. There are some design archetypes though that are like, if you make them too good or even just straight up good, they could break the game. Sadly, some character design archetypes fall into that category, right?
Iron Giant.
So yeah, you want to be careful of that. Balancing, of course, across the board is a subjective thing. There is some objectivity in balancing, but you have to think of it with many variables in mind. And like, obviously, for you guys, there are certain things that you guys don't like that other players do like. There are certain things you think that are broken that other players don't think are broken, right? So who do you listen to? Who's to say that, you know, what you want is more important than the next guy and vice versa? So it's all super important to think about from like a multitude of angles with the balance team. So like Ajax, Gopo, Retro, like a couple other guys that are on the balance team. There are times where there are choices that players don't like, and then there are times where there are choices that you know, players really end up liking. Right? Which it's a very hard job because it's like when you do well,
Earthquake's cooking.
people
Holy.
are still mad at you, and when you make a mistake, people are still mad at you, right? And even though I might not be like on the balance team, I still offer my suggestions and stuff. It's just that, you know, what one person wants isn't always going to get through. There are things I've suggested that have actually happened, and then there are things I've suggested that straight up they haven't happened for one reason or another. That's why when people just assume, oh, the cat, what are you doing, man? You're fucking up the game. Two problems with that statement. One guy doesn't control the balance. Not possible. There are some people that there are some people that have more power over the balance than.
I feel so bad, bro. The amount of times that the cat like gets that type of shit, it's actually crazy. Like, it's crazy. I think that's why he wants to get this out there, just to get his opinion known, because it's got to be exhausting having to deal with all the fucking trolls all the time, people on Twitter or chat, not even trolls, just genuinely people that just think that he has all this fucking say and makes all these decisions, but it's, I don't know, it's got to be frustrating, I can imagine. That's why so many people have been like, have said like, oh, you should work for PFG, you should do this, like, I think I'm good, man. It's a hard fucking job.
Than others, but one individual straight up controlling the balance, no. And you should never want a fighting game of all any game to be controlled by one person.
True.
No, it should definitely be a team. You have to clear as many biases and different things as possible when it comes to a process like that. So yeah, that's pretty much that.
I don't know. I mean, there's still plenty of time left. What else are we chatting about?
I'll always offer my opinion, my feedback,
about?
but if it gets in, it gets in. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's pretty much it. Sometimes that can be frustrating. Other times it's like, all right. But I mean, yeah.
Guess it's
I mean,
It's like same people. I mean, same people have been bouncing since relaunch, y'all. Ajax, Gopo, Retro, a few others. Y'all don't know them. But like, same people since relaunch, yo.
Yeah, I don't know why Ajax
Which,
tweeted out
honestly,
as if he's like recently
and shout outs to
getting a
like
decision.
Gopo.
He's been having decisions.
Again, like his reworks are great.
Yeah, Powerpuff Girls, I don't know, bro. I don't know. He killed it with Finn, but PBG.
It's like, just speaking on him a little bit, it's actually
crazy.
really cool to see like where he went in terms of like how much he understood how to like code, change values and stuff to where he is now. I give him a lot of credit. It's really inspirational.
No, don't stroke Gopo's ego. He doesn't need it. He does not need it.
All right, guys. I've yapped as much as I could.
No,
If
you
I
haven't,
forgot
bro.
anything else, which probably I did.
Are you fucking capping with
forgot.
this entire clip?
But
'Cause
that's my definitive
we're only
what
halfway
Cat would
through.
like for the game. Video, shit, whatever. The whole thing from start to finish. There you go. You have it.
Do I believe him? Because he's the one that sent me this fucking clip. Did he just cut it wrong?
Also, there's somebody going around saying I never said Arya's broken. Don't listen to that. If you go to the comp cord, you can see how many times I've said Arya's broken. I disagreed on them with something, and they just translated it to, okay, so he thinks she's not good. It's like, where did you get that from?
The Garf Flacoco gameplay is definitely heat, bro. They're going at it. Garf's Nubia is actually fucking nasty, bro.
Waffles and pancakes indeed.
Coco's kind of just getting farmed. Wow, what the heck? That actually hit. Garf like making Nubia look kind of sick, actually.
Like I said,
Way cooler
I
than
wrote up
Harley.
a whole rework for Arya, so hopefully I get to do it. That would be great.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know what the first thing I'm doing is? Jeez.
This was insane from
For
Garf.
Arya, so hopefully I get to do it. That would be great.
Potential Arya rework tease.
You know what the first thing I'm
Where's
doing
DeAndre
is?
at? Beautiful follow.
I do not eat waffles. Unless it's from Japan. This is a cool character? I know.
Nubia is sick.
I know.
I will say too, it's so like the newer
I
characters,
talked about this
man,
yesterday, Michaelism. The designer for
are
Nubia hit me up. He was like, yo,
really
I want
well
your
done.
opinions on this character. I want you to like help me out with this character, bro. I really want you to like this character. I was like, bet. Sat down, locked it in, bada bing, bada boom, and here we go. It's my man's too. That's the same person that helped me out with Shields.
Seems like they
Made
figured out a
Nubia.
lot of the newer
And the
characters.
fact that he
too,
even
man.
came to me asking for all that stuff, I felt honored, yo. And then with Raven, you know I was spamming. But the designers that actually went in and put everything in and did all their things and added their own ideas, those the goats. But like if there were ever two characters I felt like I really got to have input on and like some of my input actually went through, oh, it's definitely Nubia and Raven. Absolutely.
I'm curious about the Arya stuff, actually, though. That sounds really interesting.
Those are the, bruh.
Oh my
Those
god,
are my
he
top
died.
two. I only
Prime example of blast zones being a problem. 51%, bro dies.
those are the, bruh. Those are my top two. I only play those two characters now. I love Wonder Woman to death, but like, nah. That's another character I'd like to get in the lab with and actually change up.
Yes, sir.
Although
please.
there, I would nerf a bunch of things too. I would nerf a bunch of things about Wonder Woman, but then I would take other things and just make them cooler.
I would love Wonder Woman to be cool again, man. Character in beta was pretty sick.
I gotta find this Yap session and highlight it from start to finish. Cause now I'm adding more to it. But yeah, even when I talk about this stuff, by the way, guys, I don't give a shit about like getting credit for anything. Like I don't have like this trip where I want to be seen as the guy or the big guy or anything like that. I only care about the game getting better. I only care about characters feeling better, and I only care about people having fun. Whether you're a competitor or you're casual, I just want people to enjoy the game and have fun. That's it. That's the mission.
I
don't give a
believe
fuck about
that,
anything.
but I also think he's tired of hearing the bullshit, the undeserved shit that
That's
he gets.
the only thing I care about. I don't need to be seen
Understandably.
as the guy, damn, man, yo, the cat had great ideas, bro. You know what? This guy, like, got, like, promoted. Like, no, I don't give a shit about none of that. Feel like
Make the game good for real. Like that's all these bros hoping for.
you don't gotta force scenarios or anything for that to happen. You could just let your love and knowledge show, and ultimately allow it to just benefit people. And that's the real reward.
Earthquake's nasty,
The knowledge
bro.
show,
Earthquake's so nasty.
and ultimately allow it to just benefit people. And that's the real reward. And I love this genre to death. Not just multiverses. I love the genre itself to death.
Too simple.
Damn, poor Flacoco's getting
I just want
farmed
this
during
game
this whole chat too.
Off. And I think it could do that as long as it gets
yeah,
better.
that lemon, please just don't say it. I've been avoiding leaks, so please. Thanks for not saying the character. I want to keep going in blind. Think you know
Well,
why
keep
Rick
in mind,
Shieldbreaker
even on
not
the balance
working?
team-
Why?
Like I said, they be having good ideas too. Sometimes they get through, sometimes they don't. It's way more complicated than
Guess
y'all
it's
will ever
time to
know.
fight.
Do these momos really think they can beat us?
Oh no, it's not intentional. It's not intentional at all. It's just a bug.
Yeah, obviously, like, chill here. I'm not making excuses for anybody either, because if it's a part of your job, then, like, you just got to get it right, right? Thing is, again, it's just complicated. Think, like,
Not easy.
if you listen to me yap right now, a lot of this shit that I said probably sounds good, but there's more complications to it than just like, okay, this is good, this makes sense, let's put it in. Like, so it's very, very, very complicated in ways that I'm probably just not allowed to explain. So, meh. Like I said, that's why I'm just like, if it gets in, cool. If it don't get in, well.
Easier said than done, basically.
What would you change about Arya?
I'm curious about.
Everything. Too many systems to interact. I mean, it's not just how like one change will
Man.
interact with
So
the
he
rest of
wants
the game.
a whole scale
You
rework
have to
on
deal
Arya.
with people too. What if someone doesn't like your change for whatever reason possible, right?
Oh, I said fuck
You
Oppo
have to deal
literally
with that.
earlier today
Then
when I
said
lost
there's,
the
like, hierarchies and
PvG.
stuff. Some people have more say over balance than others.
I literally said fuck Oppo after I got fucking cooked by Powerpuff Girls.
So then you have to deal
Oh,
with
nice.
stuff like that. It's different. There's like a lot of different things. Like, the reason I often get blamed for the balance is that people know my background as a professional player. Not even for just this game, for Smash 2. So they automatically assume, yo, he's probably heavy-handed in that shit. Which is just further from the truth.
That's why I always blame Gopo. He actually has a more of a say. Whole Arya rework though sounds definitely sounds interesting. I feel like that's one of the characters that it could help, but that's not like one of the first that come to mind with like as far as characters that need reworks, you know?
I don't know, bro.
I feel like there's plenty of characters
They
that
think
you
you
can
want
hope for
MultiVersus
reworks,
like
so.
Smash. There's problems with that statement, by the way. There's a lot of issues with that statement. And like the first things first,
the
is like
games
I'm
are
not
so
only just like a
different.
pro player. I'm an educator as well. I know how to educate platform fighters too. So it's not just about being good at the game. You can be good at the game and not know how to explain anything at all, not know how anything works. You're just simply good. That's it.
Yeah, Bronin the cat sent this to me.
That's not really the case with me.
He wanted me to listen.
And not only that,
Hear his thoughts.
Wanting MultiVersus like Smash is just kind of silly. Because there's enough things in MultiVersus that still give it its own unique blend. Because first and foremost, right, if you're making a platform fighter, you are already foundationally
Impossible
going to
challenge,
be
by the
compared
way.
to Smash.
I watched Flacoco play Smash. That shit was disgusting.
Period. People will always see you as Smash. People will always see you as trying to be Smash, right? So there are avenues you can explore to build off of the
It's actually really well said. It just needs to look at Smash the way Marvel Rivals looks at Overwatch. That's actually so well said. Like, Marvel Rivals literally looked at Overwatch and did everything it did well, but then also everything that it didn't do well, it did well. Like, it's insane. Like, Marvel Rivals took so many notes from Overwatch and even some stuff from Smite, man, which I have a decent amount of hours in Smite. Like, even that, like, they took a decent amount from that. Like, that, it is exactly what they should do. Literally, like, MultiVersus should take, like, the things that Smash did really well and add in those mechanics or just a variation of those mechanics into the game. I feel like that would be really, really helpful.
The Smash Foundation and still be a unique game. The issue is that you don't want to, because at the end of the day, Smash did make the genre, right? So you want to take all the things that have made the genre good and that make the genre function, and then you begin to add your own twists to become your own game. As MultiVersus is right now, there are still unique things to MultiVersus that aren't in Smash. You could argue that MultiVersus has better airplay than Smash Brothers. You could argue that, right? It depends on how you would try to twist that, though, right? Smash doesn't have boost jumps or boost jabs or any of that stuff. That's unique to MultiVersus. That's why, like, when the whole shield thing came up, it was very weird when people tried to say, like, oh, blocking isn't gonna make this, it's not, the game won't be unique anymore. Blocking is not a Smash mechanic, y'all. That is a fighting game mechanic, period. When people see a fighting game doesn't have blocking, that makes them raise their eyebrows more than a fighting game getting...
It's just not a fighting game without blocking. It isn't.
Blocking,
like,
right? So, like, IAD is in MultiVersus. There are things in this game that are different. Shield is binded to a meter. You have a meter system in this game as well. Like, there are MultiVersus DNA things intact that make it...
Well, what's going on here? We're watching you get farmed, Flickloco. That's what's going on here, bro. This is a brutal performance you're putting on here, buddy. I hate to tell you. No, I'm sorry, but it's not going good. But Nikat, though, just... I wasn't in stream. I think this was yesterday when Nikat was talking. He was getting all of his opinions out on what he's hoping to come for the game. Just a whole general talk about MultiVersus, really getting his thoughts out there. And I wasn't in chat. I popped in chat a little bit after, actually, but I missed his main talk about it. So he sent this to me so I could listen. I want to listen on stream with all y'all and kind of give my thoughts about it. And it's been interesting so far.
The problem with is that there are also things that are just absent from the game that are not even just Smash specific things. They're guardrails to the genre as a whole. So without those things, you run into more problems than not.
Yeah, shields and blocking is a necessity. And I think too, like, it's when I've been seeing lately, like, a lot of the top, like, good players of this game have basically been saying, like, shields is good for the future and the idea is good, but they just haven't executed them well currently. So I feel like the conversation for the most part has been more just make shields actually good as opposed to, like, we don't need shields. It's now only a very small amount of players that are like, we don't want shields, like, get shields out of the game. It's more of just make shields better make them function better in this game, which Season 5 is absolutely going to need to do that. Also, Flickloco, Gurkwake's disgusting on the Nubia, so it's not fully your fault. His Nubia is actually fucking nasty. I gotta give it up.
So yeah, that's pretty much how that goes when it comes to, like, that comparison. And this is speaking as someone that loves both of those games. In this game, jab is insanely powerful. In MultiVersus? Sorry, in Smash? No.
Smash
is just a
jabs are
little
ass,
get a little
bro.
bit of damage real quick, knock them away kind of thing. In this game, you can die
Compared to
off
this
of getting
game at
jabbed.
least, I guess they're not ass.
It's different.
They're just very niche. The ESS has that frame one jab, baby. Yeah, I think we need just less polarizing and better aerial options as well to approach.
Like, if someone knocks on my door right now trying to piece me up, you think I'm not blocking? What are we doing?
I'm throwing hands,
You
motherfucker.
think I'm just swinging?
Absolutely. Nah, I'm Thorfinn mentality, bro. I don't believe in violence. But if I got to,
This is not a coliseum. They're just playing.
alright. So that seems like it's everything. I feel like the most important thing was what he basically started with.
Changes that I would like for the game. Me, myself, and I.
Also, this is
So air lane
disgusting, by the
cancels.
way. I Flicoco, I was disgusted when I opened this up and I saw you on the fucking Rick immediately throwing a polymorph out. That was gross.
Obviously, I already talked about that. Doing a move and gliding through the ground is very jarring. It also adds to the problem of moves that have a lot of drift on them, aka moves that are able to carry people, looking at Powerpuff Girls and Finn. They lose the ability to do that when spaced close to the ground. Overall, though, moves shouldn't do that in the first place.
Yeah,
Right? That's my opinion. Move.
I feel like that's like one of the biggest things. Like you need to be able to cancel landing lag from aerials when you're close to the ground. Like just hovering over the ground feels so unnatural, and I definitely don't like that. That would be a huge change. Like I think that would be really, really important. So yeah, that's everything the cat has to say regarding what he hopes for in the future of MultiVersus. I feel like he covered a lot of it in the first half, but realistically, if a lot of those changes do go through, I think that'd be great. I'm really curious to see if we get to see like what the Arya rework he wants, if that is able to happen, and some other changes. But I'm confident we're gonna be getting some big fucking changes in season 5 that's gonna shake the game up a lot. We've been going in the right direction slowly, which has been good, but has also been frustrating because it has been a slow build. But with them really having a lot of time before the next season, it sets up for them to really do a lot, not rush things, take their time, and hopefully add a whole lot and really shake things up. So I think it'll be really interesting to see what comes in season 5 and season 6. The game definitely still has a ton of potential. Just gotta hope that it can actually get there. But I mean, hearing the cat talk, like he clearly knows what he's talking about when it comes to platform fighters. And I know Gopo and I know Retro and I know Ajax, and they are just as fucking knowledgeable, man. Like they are just as knowledgeable when it comes to that stuff. So I gotta have faith and just believe that it takes time and it's difficult to actually make a lot of stuff happen in the game, but the ideas are there and I feel like they're good and like it sounds great. So we'll just have to actually hopefully see it in action. But yeah, that's it's a little bit of a peek into what's to come. Hopefully we obviously don't, it's obviously not all guaranteed to get in the game. The cat kind of made that clear, but that's it has a good chance of getting in, I would say. So I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. Everyone should watch this. Yeah, I'm going to make it into a YouTube video, absolutely. And hopefully try and post it on Twitter, get it out there, and have a decent amount of people watch, and we will see. We'll see. I would love to get it out there. I think that's why the cat sent it to me. That's why I wanted to listen to it on stream and get it on YouTube so a good amount of people can see it as well. Definitely interesting to actually hear his thoughts though, because I think he's finally just hit a point of like, fuck it, I don't care if I'm supposed to be saying it or not. Like, I want to get my opinion actually out there. I want people to know. So definitely interesting. And the Girthquake Nubia fucking cooks too, I gotta say. Girthquake Nubia goes fucking crazy, bro. My god. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna end stream there. It is late for for me, and I want to edit the video as well so I could get that up on the YouTube. I'm gonna hit Oog the legend with the raid because he is an absolute legend. Appreciate y'all for watching, and definitely hope that we get a lot of those changes in the next season, man. Season 5 and Season 6. Hopefully it will be a big time improvement for this game. I'm really looking forward to it. I fucking really hope it happens. So take care, guys. Appreciate all y'all for watching. Have a fantastic